All right, sir, you've helped me a lot with my positions and everything. I have more of a strategy type question to ask you now. Being a senior purple belt, I'm 44 years old, only 150 pounds. Lots and lots of guys are trying to use me to climb the ladder. And and I know you've probably been in this exact same situation. 7-time world champion, guys come through the door all the time at your academy trying to challenge you, going absolutely as hard as they can. What are some of the strategies that I can employ, not only to keep myself safe and injury free, but also the guys that I'm introducing to the school or that I'm teaching? What positional strategies should I take on when they're just learning how to roll and how to spar?
Well, it's like, it's all wrong. You have to know pretty much how to protect yourself and how to control the situation, right? So you can have a guy like 300 pounds train with you if he's beginning or he just want to go really hard, and if you know how to handle the situation, you can pretty much control him and make sure he's not gonna hurt you and he not hurt himself as well, And I have a lot of strategies you can use. I can show you some to help about the technique. I just want you show me which one have been worked more and which one have been used more. Then we can build something from there.
Mm-hmm.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, what I try to do is most of the time stay on top.
Yeah.
That's the best idea. Is that way I'm not getting smashed.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, as soon as I get just on the bottom, that's when I begin to worry that I'm not necessarily worried about submissions, but I'm worried about the guy grabbing my arm or grabbing my head and just squeezing forever, and then I can't get out because I can't find the leverage, to get underneath of him to get in to move him out. So, for example, let's say I'm on the bottom, and the guy just does a headlock on me. He's coming in here, and just is cranking as hard as he can for a headlock.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have all kinds of techniques, and I'm trying every one of them, but when my head's being squeezed, obviously I don't want to get in this position to begin with, but, I get here. What are some strategies that I can maintain where I can, get out of this or at least protect myself until, you know what I mean, until I can get some space or he creates space for me.
Exactly. The one situation has been used on this technique we're talking about right now. I see I have this guy over here, and he give a headlock. The first thing I have to do, on my case, always be on my side. I don't want to be flat on my back because you're gonna have my whole neck here. As I drive right here on my side, then you have it on my back neck. I feel more comfortable in this situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, my right hand I block your eyes and slide my left hand right here to control your arm. Now it's really hard for you to control your grip, make your grip like 4-finger grip. It's really hard, and I'm not doing nothing, just hold your arm right here, right? On this point, what you're gonna do, I'm gonna stretch my body, kind of force you forehead on the mat, like this one right here. On this point, look, try to hold my neck inside. Now you don't have the leverage anymore. Right? All I have to do is to go back on my knees and start to work from there and go for the for the choke there. It's pretty much right here. If you feel flat, you're gonna squeeze my neck. All I have to do will be on my side, drive my elbow down, boom, control. I catch your arm right here in this position, right? Then before I go back on my knees, I force you to move this way right here. Now use my shoulder behind your back. Try to hold my neck again. Now look. Okay. Go back. Oh. Now you're on the back. Make sense?
Yes, sir. Is taking somebody and holding them in a newer guy is holding them in the guard good strategy, kind of to slow them down a little bit and kind of keep them under control?
Oh yeah, for sure. You're talking about if you're on top, right?
No, if I'm on the bottom.
Right. The same situation, just.
Yeah, so I get a big guy in the guard.
Yeah.
And I'm holding on to him. I'm trying to use my legs, trying to use 2-on-1, trying to break him down, go for the head or something, so I can keep him in here. But you know, what's the best? Is this good strategy to keep him in like this? And then what's the submission that I would go for? You know, a guy that's 100 pounds heavier than me.
Yeah, I would say if you want situation, the guy's pretty much like, you know, he's bigger than you, and he's kind of like try to like do like crazy stuff to open the bottle, or like kind of neck crack you. Any situation you're gonna do, right? What's gonna do? You're gonna use your legs and bring him down to trap his arm right away. On this point, if you try to stand up, you give like the pressure on your arm. I'm not doing that, just like if you stand, if I keep moving, now I have the submission right here. If you stay right here, put your head low, stay stuck with me, all I have to do like biceps control, hips out, like that, and go for triangle. Right? Right here, use the, if the guys control both lapel and slide the same side, at the same time I slide my hands right here, I use my leg to break your posture down. Right? On this point, I trap, 4 fingers control the lapel. Oh. Be on my side. Now I have the option to like arm bar or push the arm right here. I'm going to show you for triangle.
What if that position, I have attempted to do this, you know, to wrap the arm. So go ahead and you start to wrap the arm, the guy just moves back, just keeps pummeling almost, you know, straight down like that, so I can't get that break, and I'm pulling with my legs and everything. What's the next step if that can't accomplish the first step that you just gave me?
If I try right here and you kind of like, you know, move away from me, the next step what it's gonna do, I'm always gonna like have a sleeve control, right? By both hands sleeve control, and start like move away. As I move away, my feet's gonna touch on his hips all the time. And I'm gonna have my both hands right here, and this arm is skill, nothing you can do with this arm. You're gonna have this arm free. When what you're gonna do over there? If you slide the arm in between my legs, that's good for me because it's gonna permit side triangle. Right? If you just stay there, what you're gonna do? I'm gonna keep my foot and push your knee and pull. Just not sweep you to the side. Right? Right here, try and keep the pause. Pull, sleeve control. I bring my feet on your hips. My knee's gonna stay right here. On this knee, doesn't matter how big you are, you can be like, 400 pounds. It's gonna be really hard for you to drive all your weight on me because I can move you. Because I'm strong right here. Right? Okay. Let me stay. If you slide your hands underneath my leg, boom, that's good because look. Triangle. If you just stay, right, I take this foot off, go on your knee and you push and kick and you go all the way to the full mount.